have come. Destiny set this moment in motion, but from here, your choices are your own to make. Your master awaits you, but he is not yet aware. You have time to alter things to your favor. You have time to set us all on the path to rebirth. Learn what has come before, and you will understand what must be done now. Follow into the depths and see what was done in search of my power.
Spirits know many things. How to assault a fortress does not appear to be one of them. Follow her, and take someone with you. But whoever you leave behind should take another route. That way they don't get behind you and we'll all get equal fighting.
You don't know the palace. You will wander aimlessly.
I always wander aimlessly, and I always find my way. Besides, we've been here before.
The palace is open to those with clear intent. Lose focus, and you lose your way.
Bah! Too much talk! It's time to kick in some doors!
Ah, excellent. I have many items just waiting for you. You know, I think I actually like this job better than my last.
The tombs of the greatest emperors. Here the empire was built, and here the heart of it is laid to rest. Now that heart is torn out, like another to come. It was gutted to allow the flow, to guide the water that pours from a crime against the heavens and the order of all things.
Room had to be made. The old is cast aside.
What hope is there for the future when the past is cast so roughly aside? The living are the victims. If this is how the past is treated, what can you expect for the future? Nothing done will matter because it will all be swept aside. Everything is someone or something's past. This is why mortals cannot wield the power of the gods. They cannot see the complexity of the world. For some things, this is true. But if you look too closely at the current crisis alone, you risk upsetting a greater balance. That was the mistake made here. Emperor Sun would not accept that his empire had to fade so that something new would bloom. He declared war as if the drought was an advancing army. He and the glorious strategist focused on me, the water dragon. I symbolized the fading they wanted to avoid and the regrowth they desperately needed. I became the answer to everything. Press further, and you will see the source of the lush new empire under the brothers' sun. You must see it with your own eyes to comprehend what they have done.
Here is the source as she was laid open. She is a trophy representing all that we accomplished. Her power bleeds to feed an empire.
Behold, words would not have sufficed. You had to see with your own eyes to truly know my fate. This cannot continue. Fight them! Show them that such things will not go unpunished!
Tempest! Leaping Tiger! Spirit Thief! Tempest! Leaping Tiger! Spirit Thief! This is all you are!
This is what he has done. This is what your Master Li allowed. For 20 years, my body has bled, separate from the spirit, feeding the Empire and the Emperor. It is an agony that you cannot fathom. To have fallen so far into the hands of men, rebirth is impossible while this continues.
No!
By all the heavens.
This is not right. Gods do not bleed.
Forgive us, great dragon. Our mortal kin are ignorant, foolish, unkind. These crimes will not go unanswered.
I have never seen such a crime against the proper order of things.
There can be no doubt that this calls for vengeance.
As was commanded, the beast was cut open to sustain the Empire, for the good of all, the greatest evil.
I marvel at the mind that came up with this. To cast his gaze so far above his station, to his own makers, is admirable.
You small creatures, you heard the sounds of battle, but are you truly prepared? What will become of your world if my kind fall to the same evils that plague you? Your Master Li must be stopped. The Empire must find balance without the flow of heart water he has unleashed. Water flows from the wound that will not heal in the body that cannot die. Part of me functions as an aspect of our world, elemental in nature. It was never meant to flow free. It is not infinite. The Jade Empire is green, but somewhere another land goes thirsty. All things are linked.
And someone else suffers our fate while we defy destiny.
I help myself by showing you what has been done in the name of power. Mortals will corrupt it beyond care for their fellows, or even for their own brothers.
That is our shame, but the lure of ascendance was too great.
The reign of Emperor Sun saw my abuse, but Sun Li, the glorious strategist, laid the plans. One could not occur without the other. It was never his intent to let Brother Hai rule. Had his plan initially succeeded, your master would be Emperor, and you would have been destroyed with the others of your kind.
It was supposed to be a new era, but even I did not know his true intent.
You are a spirit monk, charged with guarding the order of things. You were not born to this role, but as the last, a solemn duty falls at your feet. I cannot be healed. My body has been cut open, my heart removed. I should rejoin the Great Wheel, but I am defiled and cannot rest. Rebirth can only come when my essence is free. To defeat your master, you must stop the power he draws from me. Soon he will be too strong, even for you. Your master abuses the amulet he took from you. His brother did not have that luxury, so he needed to draw my essence slowly. The toll on his body was grave. Your master does not have to be so cautious. The amulet is not a source of power, but it is a focus. He partakes of energy that mortals were never meant to hold. He laughs at it greedily, expecting your return. You must destroy the source of that power. You must destroy my body. When he falls, all that is mine will then rejoin my spirit. Rebirth.
To what end? Look what has become of our master. Look what he has been a part of.
It is tempting, I know, but care must be taken. Even the strong-willed have misused this energy.
With this power, you would never suffer the will of another tyrant.
This is where it begins. A question of similar intent was the start of all our grief.
Beware what you say, for you are still mortal and open to the same weaknesses he and his brothers displayed. It seems that you learned your lessons in the spirit realm a little too well. Yes. Blood from your mortal companions could be used to poison my body. The energy flowing to Sun Li would be disrupted, making him vulnerable. Defeat him, and my power would remain trapped in this body, for you to use. You could claim his place. Become a god. As the blood poison waned, your power would surpass his and eventually consume my very being. But the water that flows from me now sustains the Empire. If you poison my body, you poison wherever that water flows. You would taint the heart of the Empire.
And why would you? It is corrupt to the core anyway.
You would not care? Everything we have done has been for the legacy of the Empire.
Don't say that. We have fought so hard to restore things to the way they were.
To cast aside everything, that was our mistake as well.
Interesting. Walls always crumble eventually. Why not at your will?
Power can force a lot of freedom. I am with you.
Do not make me take part in this act. If I could move against you, I would. You must not do this.
I do not want to be a part of this. If I were not bound, I would beg you to stop.
The horror of this! Please, see the consequences and remember who you are!
The blood. Who will be the blood? You need blood to poison the dragon's corpse. Whose will it be? I want to see.
No! At least let there be a fight. I can't simply let you do this.
The decision has been made. I'm sorry, but it is necessary.
You coward! At least give me the freedom to try and stop this.
Struggle as best you can. Your world is in the balance.
I do so love your willingness to get dirty.
This is what you want? Then the friend I knew is well and truly dead at Master Li's hand.
Face me then. I will fall for the empire I once believed in.
This I really don't care for. Someone, help!
If they fight for me, they will benefit from my influence as you have, Spirit Monk. The heavens guide your hands. Pray it is enough.
Tempest! Leaping tide! Tempest! Leaping tide! Tempest! Horse demon form! Leaping tiger! Spirit beam! That's much better.
This act only confirms what we must do next. Sun Li awaits you in the throne room. I follow as directed. I am capable of nothing else. You sustain me.